Hello everyone, Daddy Gaming here, and thank you for checking out another episode of Greyhack. I know I'm back. Well, it kind of rhymed. Just in time. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, guys, so today, as you can see in the title, I am doing a police mission on finding the hacker because people have been talking about this. Unfortunately, this is a level 2 find the hacker, not a level 3. I started a level 3, and it's funny, I finished one that was level 3. I didn't record it, and then I went to record a level 3 and I couldn't do it. Here on the screen you can see that only the router is open, and I could not get access to any computer to get into the router via the browser, so I couldn't disable the firewall that was set in place. And it was just crazy because that router, it was just a router. There wasn't no computer, there wasn't no system or server, sorry, connected to that router. It was a router that was connected to hubs. Oops, I hit my mic. That was connected to hubs. Then those hubs were connected to different routers with computers. I kind of wish I took a picture of that. And I was kind of stuck. So if you know how to get past that, please leave a comment down below because I would be very grateful. But let's get into a level 2, and hopefully I can do this, and this is not a third video that I'm starting. So to start off, I am using Plasma. Yay! It's back. So if you guys don't know how to get Plasma, I will create a video here very soon on how you can get Plasma. Because it is a fantastic one-stop shop of a program. Phenomenal. I give credit to whoever the creator is. You're phenomenal. Anyways, let's get into it. So the main IP that I need to start off in, because as you can read, the last report was in this address, which is the main IP on this computer. So if we can get in the main IP onto this computer, then we can check the history logs, and that's pretty much how you find the hacker, is by going through the logs, but I digress. Okay, so 2215424, that's 14. I always put my mouse in the way. 24 and 167. All right, let's see what we find. Oh boy, another situation. All right, well, so let's just see. All right, let's go through the router. Let's just see if we can get connected to the router, or maybe something else. And if not, we'll be finding another one here in just a minute. So LAN, I mean, let's just see if we can get contact to this computer. So what I'm doing, I am pushing through this open router, hoping to get in contact with this computer, and that is not the case. This is the router itself. I got guest access real quick, so let's use 0 to do the shell because I have a shell guest, and there's not going to be any users on the router. So then you type shell to access the shell, and I want to get into File Explorer, if I can spell file. Oh my gosh, File Explorer, right? File Explorer.exe. Oh, miracles happen. Okay, let's just move Scanlan over real quick, and let's see if this same problem, dude. Okay. Maybe let me see if I can get into this hub, and then kind of scoot into a server. Maybe I get lucky. Oops, I closed that down, didn't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this router. Oh, son of... Okay, so what I'm going to do, that didn't happen, by the way. I am going to jump back into the same one, and then I'm going to try and attack this hub and see if I can get into it. So 22, 1, 24.167, is it? Okay, let's just make sure that was the right IP. So we'll hack 0 again. And quickly, I will just talk about this. So as you can see, there's only one port open, and that's just the router. I can't get to the web browser, so I can't do anything about that. There's no firewall showing right now, though, which is ironic. But this was the exact same last one, so I don't know. This is the second time. All right, let's hack 0. Okay, and then let's try this port right here, 192.168.22.1. I'm pretty sure it's not going to do it. And if that's the case, we'll just restart with, hopefully, third time the charm. Yeah, no go. All right, guys. So I guess we will find another one. If you know how to break into this, I have to work on it more. Okay, so I have actually found a okay, so I have found a hacker mission for a level 3, which is what I'm on right now, and I also found a level 2. So let's try the level 3 first. Hopefully we get lucky this time. So we'll do the IP address of, or the main IP address of the last hack. We're getting somewhere this time. So as long as I can get in to a computer, then I could force my way in through the whatever it's called, the network. Sweet mercy. Okay, so let's hack 80, and no, I will not change the password. If it is given, you can if you want, but I'm not going to. Okay, cool. So we already got a shell given to us, and here's the root password. So what I like to do is decode the root. Now I have it as decode, but it's my own little program, but you can learn from Greyhack, but I can show you everything. But yeah, I put it as decode because I don't know how to spell decipher. How wonderful. So we'll go ahead and get shell. So I'll use 0 and then you type shell. Shell. Okay, so now I will type sudo -s. There we go. Which is going to bring me to the root login. So I can log in as root. If I typed -u and say I use either this name or this name right here, then I will just put that. Okay, well actually do this. So it's kind of like you do this. Okay, so you could put any name here. But since I'm doing root, I don't have to type root. I can just do a -s, which automatically is saying root. And now it's asking for the password. So I will give the password. Yeah, you spelled it right. Alright, then I like to clear all this crap off my screen. Alright, so let's go to File Explorer. Hold on. I can't type. Okay, now let's get a view of what we are dealing with here and where we are at. So best part, by the way, no matter where you go, this is always the root's password. Alright, so you don't have to find the root password no more. At least, as far as I am aware. Okay, so we need to get to 172.16.8.4, which is this guy right here, show gateway. Okay, so gateway, so here we go. So we need to go through this router. Now the first thing I like to do is I like to go to my router and see if there's any firewalls, and then see if I can connect this router through the connect to this router through the browser and see if there's any firewalls. Actually, let's just go to this browser first. I don't know. But you'll type browser with a capital B .exe and then type in the area you want to go. I'm changing my mind and I'm going to this guy. And then you put the colon or the 2 dots, whatever it's called, and then 8080 and then enter. And there we go. We're in. So there's no firewalls showing on here, which is phenomenal. And then just for giggles, we can type in this one, which is the router to get to the computer we want to go to, because that's where the first attack has happened. So we will do that. I'll move my mouse out of the way so you can see. .1 8080, and there is no firewalls as well. So that's really good information for us. Now, what I can do is not close that, because that's what I was about to do. I can move Plasma over to this computer and then jump to this computer, and we'll just figure it out. I'm moving too far. It has been so long since I have recorded anything. It's been crazy. You know, I have children, so I'm tired quite often, and my recordings happen at night. So it's after midnight now for me, which is always fun. Okay, so we will type in Plasma. Now, people have also stated in the past, like, why don't you show how to do this regularly without using this fancy program of Plasma? As far as I am aware, once you start doing missions like these, you almost have to have a special tool, whether you made it or you have picked it up from the BTC store, which I will make a video on here very soon on how you get it, to go through all that. So port 8080 is open, which we already knew, and port 0 is open. So what we'll do is we'll start off with port 0, and we'll see if we can bounce through this router into this server and get any information or shell. So we'll hit hack 0 because that's the port number. And then it's going to say, okay, what LAN are you wanting to attack? So pretty much it's saying, type in your other server. So I'm going to type the server in because that's what I want to go after. So again, I'll move my mouse out of the way. Oh, sweet mercy. 8 and then 4. And now with a bit of luck, we will get something. Really would like to get shell. But if we just get a file, I can show you how to use the file to get an email to use your reverse shell to get into the computer, which kind of seems to be more often than not having to do. Hey, look, we got shell. So that's awesome. Wait, nope, we did not get shell. That's for this guy right here. So that's for the router. So we actually didn't get anything. Now I think you can type exit and then re-attack. Oh, shoot. So what we will do next, we will attack using port 8080. So hack 8080, and it's going to do the exact same thing. All right, then you're going to type in the LAN that you want to attack. This time we are going through the internet, so kind of through the browser, which I was thinking for those other ones we might have to do, but I don't really know how to do that like manually. So I need to look into it, because I know you can do something about the IPs. If there is like a website, you can get that main IP, and then I think you can attack that way. or something. I don't know. Okay, nothing has been obtained. So since I didn't get anything for this guy, I'm just gonna try and move over to one of these other two computers, and maybe I can get lucky then to get in, and then maybe find my way over. I don't know. It's, I guess, a little trial and error. So we will do the same thing again. I don't know why it has to be such a pain today. I guess my first one was super easy because I was able to get through it. The first time, I kind of wish I recorded it, but people would have these problems too, so it's good to see. So I'm just trying this server, and then I'll try that guy if I don't get anything from this server, because I'll try port 8080 as well. So, not that it's getting me very far, but this port forwarding is closed. But something that I've learned really quickly, if you want to take anything from this, is that since I have root password for the whole server, with me being in a router, I can actually get root in the router. I don't know why this is just now dawning on me, but yeah, it is. There we go. Oh, we got root. How fun. So yeah, I haven't made any progress. Oh. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, check it out, dude. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. So, in case I don't add what just happened here. So as I said, I port forwarded to here. Okay, and then I got myself root access by using the root password that I received from the very beginning. All right, good information there. Now I'm kind of kicking myself because I think that's how I got forward through the other guys. But I just port forwarded, or I just plasmid, I guess, the server that I want to be on, and look what popped up. So port 22 is open, okay, on this server. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but it's a step. So I can type hack 22. Would you like to change password? No, let's not change password. So I think that's how we move forward, where there was only this one server, like the last one and the picture that I showed you before. If I can get root, and then I could use my plasma to kind of push forward from there. If that makes sense. With it being a router, it is so stinking slow. Sweet mercy. This dude, just look at it. Okay, I'll go ahead and skip the video so you guys don't have to deal about this. Wow, so you guys don't have to deal with this. There we go. Something that's coming to mind right now, if this doesn't work, and I don't have a way to open up a new terminal to try it real quick, but since there's port 22 open, I have root. I wonder if I can just SSH from this guy to this guy. Holy crap. All right. So we're in. There's a bunch open here. So we got root. So that's perfect. We'll just say use 2 to get a shell, and it's root. So that's perfect. And we can just type shell and check it out, boys and girls. I am in where we are supposed to be. Thank goodness. Oh, sweet freaking mercy. Okay, so now what we do, we can either type file explorer .exe. There we go. And then we can go to var and then systems log. Now we can see that this is us. Okay, this is not us. All right, so this will be the next main IP that we will jump after. So what I can do is I can just write down I can just write down this IP address and save it into my leads folder, save it into my missions folder, and call it a night. For me, because we don't have to continue from this server on, we can go back to our main server and just exit out of all this mess and then type in that main IP. So I'm on my personal IP right now, and I can just go straight to here because it is going to be a whole different server with its own set of problems. Okay, now your main goal is to get into any computer, and what you're looking for is the log to stop. If that makes sense. You'll see by the time we finish this video. So a second way to look up the log viewer, in case you don't know how to, in case you don't know about this, it could be useful in the future, especially if you're like on a SSH allows you, I think an FTP doesn't allow you to open File Explorer, but you can type in log viewer you can type in logviewer.exe, I believe, and then you can put the path of the log viewer, so it'll be -var -system .log .log, and now it should pull it up. So there you go. So if you can't access the File Explorer for some reason, that is how you could pull up the var system log for yourself. Okay, so now our next step is to move on to this IP. I am just going to clear my tracks, but do not delete this one so you don't forget it, or make sure you have it written down. I think we are going to go ahead and attack port 80 yet again. I enjoy hacking port 80. It just seems to be the best one, right? No, I don't want to change password. Hey. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so we got file of root. And I lost my root path. Oh, wait, I don't have the root for this just yet. So let's copy, then decode root. Let's go ahead and get that password going. And now I can show you, because I don't think, I don't know if you guys would have watched my last video or not on police missions. So I don't have anything but file. So file is more like me scamming or skimming across the computer. I'm not technically in the computer. I can just kind of skim through it and see what all's there. So don't really matter which one you use here, but we'll just use root because it's the higher. Let's see. Okay, I need to use right because it's the higher one here. So in file, you would like to hit. I like to go decode, I guess. Or sorry, help. See, I don't remember how to spell decipher, so I always have to look it up, and I always have to copy it. But then after that, if you aren't incompetent like me, then skip that, and then you just have to type show all. Move my mouse, show all, and in here we will scroll all the way up to where we can find a user that's not root. I mean, I guess you could use root, but I don't know. It's interesting. I've never tried using root. But what we're trying to do is, okay, so we're finding home. So here is a person. That's the only thing I want. I didn't copy decipher again, or I didn't paste it. So I lost it. So let's copy that. So we have that name. We find decipher. Copy. So essentially what we're doing, because I'm an old guy and I can't seem to spill out what I'm trying to say, is we're trying to get the email. Also, I've already said this. It's late again. So if you guys haven't noticed, it's day 2 for me here. Oh, see, I'm already messing things up. Okay. So /home / the person's name /config with a capital C, okay, /M mail MAIL.txt. I always write exe and then I'm like, what the heck, because it doesn't do anything, or I don't remember to capitalize anything, and then you're scratching your head trying to figure out what the heck you did wrong. So this has given us the password to the email of this person right here. So now what we'll do is we'll hit cat, go ahead and copy that text again, and it gives you the email, and you already have the password. So then you will not click on that. You will go here, and then you will log in using the username and password. I like to go password first and then username because it kind of eliminates a step of you having to re-get the person's email. I know I'm lazy, but it's efficient. So next thing you'll want to do, we're doing a reverse shell. Now I will do a video showing the reverse shell that I have because it's already out there. It's made by Greyhack, but his quality, voice quality is a little lack, I think. So maybe you want something with a little more quality in the audio department. But he's a fantastic person if you don't know him. So I'm not going to show this, but whatever terminal you have your reverse shell on, you'll enter the IP address. So I will enter my IP address here. And then underneath it where it says enter port number, you will enter 1222, or unless you have changed that port number during your reverse shell setup. But you'll click apply, and then I will hit send, and I'm just sending it to myself or to himself, and then I like to delete it. I don't like leaving traces. But over here I have the shell of the person, so I just have to hit 1, enter, and now I am in so I'm in 10.0.2.2, but let me pull this guy up here so we can see where we're at here. But we're on the server, and that's what counts. So I am going to do sudo I can't say that, sudo -s. There we go, 4 times the charm, which is giving me root. Okay, this is sending me to the root. Now I'm going to type in the root password, UDIAK. Did I spell it? Yeah, I spelled it right. All right, clear. And then I'll go File Explorer. And pretty much I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. I am going to check the systems log. Okay, so I went ahead and deleted my address, so I don't keep trying to show you guys my actual address here. But this one and these two are not from me. Now, this address is the address that we're on right now. So this one shot to the 109, which was our original attack point. So that means this one right here, the 12473, is the one that we are wanting to go after. If that makes sense to you. Now, I don't know. Okay. Now, I don't know if maybe I'm supposed to go to another computer, but I'm going to follow this lead because typically if you play this game enough, you know that the system logs are always empty until you log in. So if there's activity that's already preset on there, it's not you. I guess I don't think other player IP can be on here since it's a mission. But yeah, so we'll go after this one next. But first, let's do what we should always do and get the bank accounts. And also, I'm gonna write this down. Okay, so now I got all that cleared out. Now I'm going to run the next IP address, which is 124.73.174. Let me move my mouse. 220. And let's see. Okay, so now we got another issue here with it doing all this stuff again. I'm gonna try and go through here again and what we've learned previously. But we're just going to try and get to a computer. But if I can get the shell of the router, or even if I can get into port 25, which is a SMTP, I can't move forward technically. At least it's saying that as of right now. But we can kind of get a visual of what's going on. Okay, let's hack port 0 because apparently I can't hack port 25. So let's go after port 25 though. 192.168.1.2. So again, I'm getting, oh, here's root. So that's good. We will go ahead and decode that. And we're going to do the exact same thing we did last time. We're going computer and file are pretty much the same thing. So I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between them. I think one might be like a server and one might be an actual computer, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But you're just going to do the exact same thing I just did. I'm going to find the email, I'm going to send a reverse shell, and I'm going to break in that way. So I'm going to use 0. And I guess I won't bore you guys with this part. I'll just get logged into the computer. Okay, and then I got all my stuff downloaded. Let's scan land.exe real quick. Okay, so there's not a whole lot going on here. So this might actually be the hacker's computer itself. So this might be the origination of the hacker. So what I'm going to do is try and get access to these two computers. Oh, actually a smart thing to do is to look. Whoops. Oh, come on. Is to look at the users. This might be the hacker. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is our hacker. I'm pretty sure this was the message from last time. Now, I don't know if I need to be on this computer, if maybe I need to be on one of these other ones. But we'll try and send in what we have right now and see what is said. We might need to go to these other guys, but he also had a log that his boss or somebody, which I'm pretty sure is on this computer, was doing something interesting. So we'll look into that here in just a minute. But let's type in if config. So that's ifconfig. That'll give his public and his local IP number, which is right there. No, not you. We don't need you. Let's go to you. So I'm pretty sure they just want me to attach the public and local IP. So we'll copy that. Oh, bring my keyboard back to English. Send. The customer is satisfied with the job. That has been an income on your account. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. It was a little difficult, but you just got to get past the obstacle courses that come in your way. Don't give up. I think this has definitely been on long enough. Maybe I'll start a little separate recording real quick for this, or I'll just kind of look into it and then throw it in really quickly. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there and make sure your computer's locked down. Please don't hack me. Goodbye. Well, it looks like the boss is threatening to hurt his children because his wife put a police report in on him. That's messed up, dude. We have confirmed that a crime has occurred. Thanks for the evidence you have sent us. An investigation has been opened to gather more evidence and arrest the suspects. Thank you for your collaboration. Yay, I did something again. Ugh.